The time has come. When it comes up, there we go. The time has come. We are space engineering. Nice. We have been asleep inside our miner for about 24 hours now in stasis, but we're awake again. And we are doing some work on the big space station here today, friends. See if anyone tunes in. So what fun that is going to be. There we go. The Zoom wasn't working, but it is now. Okay. So the idea was going to be to have a nice, we'll sort of build a, I guess it was a hexagon coming out of the bottom of this thing. Where is the center? Just for the edge. These bits might get cut out yet, but at least to establish on the very bottom where this is, because it's sort of hard to see from all the way down there. Alright, cool. How big are they? 4? Yep. Alright, so just get the shape done to start with. And I'm out of steel plates. We better grab a few hundred more. This is going to be so cool. That's done. I'm thinking this little bottom lip on these ones can probably come off. Or maybe add another ring of blocks around the other edge just to finish up that symmetry. Make it a little less jarring. Yeah, make it look intentional. That could work. We'll do that. Yeah, maybe make these go down that one little bit further. Oh wait, no they can't. Ooh. Oh, what can they? Yeah, I guess some of them could. Well, we will look at that possibility later on. Now we are grabbing a bunch of steel plates out of one of our ships. This one seems like it's close enough. Alrighty, steel plates. Hopefully I've got enough in storage there. 31,000 left. Might be enough. No, I hope it is. I really, really do. Yeah, so to get distracted a little tiny bit, yeah. I'm thinking probably one here. Yeah, so that'll be just one of them ones as well. Yeah, nice. That works better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so back down to the butt end of the ship. Okay, a couple more of them. There we go. There we go. And we go in these other corners. Yeah. Cool. Oh, did I place some wrong bits? No, I just scrolled at the last second there. Crazy. Hey, thanks for the follow. How's your day going? It's almost 4 a.m. here. Okay, so this is the part where we're gonna usurp. Well, maybe usurp, don't need to. Just add a couple of light sources, I guess. Count by what we put them in. So there's 6. Yeah, they can go in the middle. Yep, sure. One over here as well. Nice. Spotlight station center. Yeah, that'll do for the first group. Showing terminal off. Radius wider. Yeah. Good, no bleed through. I like that. May illuminate a fair bit down the bottom there. That's good. Okay, so let's have a look. So some of these go in here. That establishes the inside shape. Reckon about 5. To certainly turning into a much larger structure than had originally intended. But you know what, that's still okay. Meow. How many little crazy icons. Sort of therapeutic sound, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just missed that one. You get the idea. That's an idea. The idea is to maybe put a little hanger at the bottom of this thing, just because why not? I missed one. There we go, so starting to take shape down here. There's definitely a lot of block placing. If anyone wants to volunteer to come and help, feel free. All you gotta do is copy what I'm doing. Really is tempting to just build a quarter of this and replicate it. You see, because these aren't to be there anymore. Those pillars will have to go. I'm at a steel place already. I better fill up. Okay, 1 second, sorry. Bear with me a second. See if I can do this.
Energy critical.
Okay, so I need energy, so I better go inside. Hey, look, a recharge station. Meow. Yeah, this place is looking cool. I even like how this turned out. I wasn't sure about the the bay windows all the way around, but you know what? It gives a look. And it's, yeah, the center of the station is going to be cool too. Yeah, oh, I like this. This is awesome. And so things like stairs, and I can go in down these sides down here. Probably say one on each side, maybe. How high is this anyway? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So wow, 12. So I'm thinking, do we keep these? Just trying to work out where to maybe build a another platform around there, or sort of thing. You know, it would be wild too. Building a glassed roof over the top of the entire station, and then yeah. Should we try and do that? Do you think? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, there's one of those windows that are missing. There's one in each section because that was the original design. Missed one window. Okay. And with those windows in, that makes those spaces airtight, I believe. Like the one that I did go back and finish. Alright, well I'm going to do a little tiny bit of distraction work. Okay. And so this thing is going to need an extensive network of cameras. Yes. There's plenty of room inside for a fully internal thruster system so that this thing will be able to move. I wonder, realistically, how many atmospheric thrusters would it take for this thing to fly on Perton? Alright, so that's that completed. Nice. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we're going to do that again on the next row up. Okay, yep. What we're doing. And these ones, yeah, that's good. So this row is not going to take too long. And that was some... Was it that one? No, it wasn't that. Where is the corner bit that I used? It is a sloped corner base. That one. There we go. And it's time for another one of those. That way. We did set our toolbars up correctly. What do you know? I am a clever boy after all. This one, oh, I lost it. That one. And some of these ones in here. And we've done it again. So yeah, and we've got a little bit more on this row to go. We'll have another row of windows, and then we'll see maybe another one after that. Oh wait, they're the wrong ones. We're supposed to go all the way along. We just got carried away there, didn't we? So excited to finish. There we go, finally figured out the easy way on the last one. Alrighty, now it's time for the other bits. That would be these. Meow. Back we go. And it's time for the inside row as well. Running out of oxygen. Look at that's landing. Means we've only used 80% of one tank so far, so we've barely played. Okay, so these ones on in. Nice. That'll enable us to put more railings around. So I think this is just going to add an extra layer of armor for decoration. Going to add some extra slopes to the outside of these, and probably add another row of armor blocks on the outside of these ones too, and on the inside to make a little shelf of sorts. Also clearly marked that the station is different as such. There you go, go down 9, now 9, now 9, now 9. %, O2. Going down quick now. I guess we're starting to panic and take deeper breaths. Meow. Next. Should we do on the inside as well? That look weird.
Energy critical.
to conserve a purpose. We've got this, we've got this. Okay, next row of blocks placed. Yeah, nice. So then I'm thinking maybe it's another, oh shit. It's another 5 blocks down. And that can be a little hangar space that we put on the bottom of it. Then obviously a flat bottom on it. And space to land a ship. There'll need to be conveyors run down the inside of the tube. Could probably get some air vents down there as well. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, and we can start working our way back up towards the top and filling out the upper levels. Okay, so there is it. Yep. Will that be wide enough, or do we want it wider than that? That'll be 5 blocks wide. Yeah, that should hopefully be big enough for an escape craft. When we want 7. 5 might be a stretch. 7 might be it. Go 7. Yeah, because that's how it works, yep. And there's it. Yep. Then the next one, wait, wrong way, cool. That's how the inside goes, not you. Okay, then the next one of these ones. Yes, and that's cake time. Hey man. Well, I shall have to see what I can find in lieu of cake. I don't actually know if I have proper cake. I bought a brownie before work that I haven't eaten. Not a fun brownie, just a regular brownie. I might go get that in a minute. Yeah, you're awesome. I mean, I need to diet a little bit, but I have to do what the stream says. And the stream says to eat cake, then I have to eat cake. What are you up to today, man? I am placing many hundreds of blocks on a space station. Yeah, nice. nice. Come on. Well, the tanks, nice. Having fun. What are you eating today? I had a yogurt and I had a little packet of chips at work, a little packet of chicken flavored chips. Yum. Smith's crinkle cut all the way. Okay, so this is where the bottom level is going to come into it. Now it's also where the bottom part of the doors are going to have to go. So there will have to be a well, it's going to have to be blocks underneath. Yeah. We shall work that out because the floor's going in here, I think. Yep. Okay, you and you and you and you and you. There we go. So basically it's going to mean there's going to be a hollow space under this. Should we leave it hollow? No, oh yeah, we'll leave it hollow, but I will do a floor. Yeah, perfect floor. You can always take it out if I don't like it. Nice. And break this way as well. One too many. Yum. And I do not say that with sarcasm. That actually yummy the sandwich. Love me some Devon. That'd be awesome. Devon. And just one more little roll of that. I'm still in stats section, seriously. Next. Okay, now these need to go around here as well. That one's going to be a hole. And you need to become a hole, so I need to give you an edge. Give you some sides. See the Imperator. We're going to start hunting them again soon. might even test out a script on some ships and see if we can have them hunted down that way. Hi Quicksand, how you going? Alright, nice. So that gives us our starting point for the bottom part. Starting point, so to speak. Haha.
Energy low.
Okay. I'll get a few more of these placed while my energy dips a little bit lower. And then when we go to recharge, I'm going to go grab my cake, my brownie, that. Let's see, how is the station going? It is coming along rather well so far. Mostly just structure at this point. I haven't put in any of the conveyors or anything really. It's got a ring of conveyors around it. It's for some build and repairs to help during construction. Placing all the blocks myself at this point. I used a projector to copy the outside ring to build a quarter of it and then copy it around, but otherwise just building it by hand now for the center. So yeah, it's going to be hopefully very, very cool when it is done. Yeah, it's going to be completely airtight as it goes. Still got a little bit of design alteration to go in here where just some of the structure was just banged out. Yeah, that'll make it all nice and pretty and stuff. Then we can start putting in, well, everything we need. The refineries, storage. There's also plenty of room underneath here for a lot of machinery and things like that. So I'm thinking a drive system can be installed under here. There is access all the way going through the middle as well. Yeah, I don't mind drilling holes in it for now. It's fine with space engineers. It's a cat crawling onto my lap. Hi, Arthas. How are you, little man? Okay, let Daddy sit back. And you can get down. Come on, down you come. Down you come. There you go, boy. Kitty. He's come to say hello. He loves his daddy. Still got to put in gravity generators, everything.
Energy critical.
It's going to be another row of windows of this height above this, and then going to sort of make a bit of a dome glass ceiling over the top of this, and right above the very middle at the very top is where there's going to be a control room that will look down. Hopefully we can get up a little bit higher, maybe up around here. So that's going to be maybe 2 levels of windows. But then have the control room way up here with a nice big glass floor, so I can look all the way down on the interior of the station as well as out over here. That's going to be cool, I think anyway. Even if the level's up around here, that's still okay. You can still sort of see ships and things, and a camera on a post can easily accomplish the other view that we're going to want. This lower part is going to be for like some hangars. Starting from the bottom here, there's going to be well, I guess probably conveyors come in and connect up to a central spire, probably of reactors to power the place. And I'm not going to put it on the work. I probably will put it on the workshop with a shield generator. And the idea is to have the shield generator up here in the middle at about this level to show off. Basically, just make sure you've got all your critical components in there. The shape and things like that of the ship aren't truly critical unless you are very particular about your designs and that. Yeah, just make sure you've got the basics in there. You need thrusters in all 6 directions, gyros, and a control seat. Those are the very basics of a ship. Depending on what kind of thrusters, you'll need either power or hydrogen fuel. Hydrogen ones take a little bit more work because you've got to conveyor up the fuel supply. But that's not too hard. If you've not worked with conveyors very much, just think of them as pipes. That's all they are. They just send items and fuel and everything else along the ship. Just got to make sure everything that's got a pipe hole on it is connected to other pipe holes for things to work, to put it very simply, for anyone else who's listening and wanting to learn how to do stuff. If it's got a conveyor slot on it, basically it can connect to the system and either accept gases or items. So you should always make sure almost or pretty much everything is connected up to your conveyor system. For design and that, design's hard. It depends on what kind of ships you want to build. There's plenty of awesome ships on the workshop, heaps and heaps of functional ones. If you're not sure about how to build your thruster systems and the ratio, like how many to build, have a look at some of the ones on the workshop. But it is sort of, in some ways it can be sort of obvious. If it looks like there's nowhere near enough thrusters to fly a ship, it probably won't have enough. Looking at this ship, at a glance, you'd look at it and go, there's a few little thrusters on it, but that's a big ass ship. That's fairly chunky. They're probably not going to move it very quickly. And that's the truth of it. That ship does not move fast. This one over here, you look at it and you go, that's a fairly beefy ship, but it's also got some fairly chunky drives on it. Those are fairly in ratio with the size of the ship, for how much thrust you need for the size of a ship. It can be sort of relative to size that way. If it looks like you're going to have nowhere near enough, that's probably true. And yeah, like I said, vice versa. This ship looks like it's probably got just enough, and it does. This ship actually has a really cool design feature that a couple of people have actually complimented on, and I quite like it too. It's an internal drive chamber. Much of the ship's thrust is done inside for aesthetic reasons, and also so I don't have to cram that many thrusters on the side of the ship. In the event of catastrophic damage, the ship does retain some of its movement capability. If all the outside thrusters get destroyed, there's still these ones on the inside here which have got the potential to survive and hopefully enable the ship to still move and things like that. This ship does have a very beefy shield on it. We've got mods on the server. This thing's got a shield of, I don't know, 30 million health when it's running, thanks to some Stargate ZPMs that are in on the bridge that you can't see through the... No, I can't get in close enough to turn the lights on. Kitty cat. That should be cool. So there's going to be a hangar door on each side there, and down the bottom here we're going to have like some sort of escape craft or something, just emergency ships or fighters even. There's going to be a little fighter bay, some ready to launch drones on connectors maybe. That would be kind of cool. It definitely can. That's what I plan to do in this. Basically, for a thruster to work, it just needs block space in front of it to not cause damage. I think for these ones, it's I think it's only 3 blocks for these large ones, quite ridiculously. And same for these ones, because I've only got a gap of oh wait, no, it might be 6 blocks. 6 blocks, sorry, yeah, 6 blocks of these big ones. So if you build them inside a ship, and you've got a channel yay big in front of it, that's enough to contain the drive flare, so that it won't cause any damage to anything in the ship. You can basically do a full internal drive system and make it look like the ship doesn't actually have thrusters. Or just put reverse ones on for, you know, cool reasons. Gyros are the other, I did mention them as well before, but I should probably show you. Gyros are one of the other big engineering. Yeah. Gyros are one of the big other components you need for ships, major components, especially in ratio. This is a very large ship, so it's got quite a few gyros built into it. It's got 43, I think that said, or 52 gyros potentially. Yeah, the ship's got about 50 gyros. And that's how much it needs to be able to turn. There's a row down each side of the ship behind all this other machinery and stuff that's in here. This ship's also got a safe zone on it. So you can turn the ship into a station when it's not moving, and I can activate a safe zone and no one can hurt me or damage me or do anything if I don't want them to. So also utilizing the internal space here for drive flare containment for the ion thrusters. You can actually walk just down the middle row of this space while the ship's moving, or I mean if it's thrusting sideways, because that's the safe spot. There's quite a lot of components hidden back in the rear end of this ship. It's got jump drives, it's got fuel tanks, the of course the drive chamber, which you can get into from here. Would not recommend being in here while the ship is in motion. You'll definitely die. Ah, I'm stuck. Yeah, like I said, just conveyors, very important to make sure they're all connected up. They'll light up, if you use conveyor tubes, they'll light up green when there's a conveyor connected to each end. It doesn't necessarily mean they're fully connected into the base. It just means that they've got a viable connector junction, conveyor junction at one end, like at both ends there. They'll be red if they've got no power, and yellow if they're just sort of dangling free, like that one is now. There we go. Lighting is another thing to consider in ships, and air. Lights, obviously you can see, you've got your torch on your suit, but lights are handy in a ship. You can access most lights and crank up their brightness to like 20 meters or so. And that gives them a fair radius. So I think that's the one that's in here, maybe. Yep, that's the one that's in here. Yeah, you can see how much brighter it gets if you expand that out. The H2O2 system, you need at least oxygen for yourself on ships. So you need an O2 H2 gen with ice in it connected to your conveyor system. That's the same port blocks there. You can connect conveyors up to them. You can just use the basic conveyor junctions. Absolutely nothing stopping you from using those for your whole connection system. They don't look as aesthetically pleasing, but you can always work on changing into pipes and things like that. Of the three, probably, I mean, Earth can be very hard to get off of because of the gravity, but there's oxygen there which can make it fairly easy. But the moon can honestly be a really easy place to start. There's very low gravity, so escaping on ships is very easy. It's a moon, so it has every single mineral in the game except for uranium. So you can even get your platinum for various things on the moon as well. And being on the moon, you'll have very quick, easy access to space stations. If you've got the economy system turned on, you'll basically be able to smell 2 or 3 as soon as you wake up on the moon. That's if you use the economy system. You can trade for credits and other components and things from them if you wanted to as well. You can buy ships from the NPC stations. That can be a really handy way to learn how to build ships and even just get a basic start in some of the games. They'll take fair amounts of certain minerals and components for large amounts of money fairly easily. They'll offer you some missions to deliver things and to attack people and things like that too. Otherwise, being on the moon, you'll also have very quick access to space and asteroids. Asteroids are where you'll find your massive deposits of things if you've not already had a little look around, including the all-important uranium. Uranium's very important for reactors, for power. On the moon, you've only otherwise got access to solar panels. So if you start on the moon, make sure you build a lot of solar panels, not a lot, but enough solar panels to fill your batteries up for nighttime. because nighttime uses a lot of power on the moon. Sort of, your suit will use power because it's cold. So you'll need to recharge your suit a lot more often. And without power generation from solar panels, your refiners and assemblers can very quickly use up all your power, and you can find yourself just in the dark on the moon with nothing to do for like 10 minutes. That's once your starter pod's gone, of course. Make sure you keep that as long as you can. Find silver as fast as possible. Build a second respawn unit not connected to your main one. Build a backup base somewhere, anywhere. Start hoarding resources. I'm gonna go get my cake. Be right back. Okay, so we are back, and we've got our brownie. Pre-packaged, of course. I didn't make it, I bought it. And oh wow, that actually does look really quite delicious. So I'm not going to eat all of it, just a little bit. Thanks for the follow. Cat, no. No cat. I actually did cover myself there, man. Have a look at the wording of the cake redeem. Let me see if I can get over it. Go in this window. Ah. So cake time. Find and eat cake or other sweets. I did deliberately write that in case I didn't have cake. Hey, it was redeemed 24 minutes ago. I only just went and got it. Okay, so putting in some more railings in here. Let's see, we need the diagonal because we're a bit wonky ourselves. It's actually not bad, Brent. It's nice. A straight railing now. Who doesn't love a straight railing? Alright, let me just put these on that side while we're going around. We'll do the outside edge first. Red, white, and blue. That will be tricky, but can certainly make note of that. I don't know when I'll finish this grid. You might have to check back in a few days. It's definitely not going to get finished completely tonight, that's for sure. Oh no, I'm out of construction components. Let's which one will be the primary color? Red, white, or blue? Because I'll recolor it that now. Oh. Ad break. Well, let's. Well. Primary red, secondary blue. I like it. Okay, well, how about a nice dark red? Yeah. Plastic armor? How will that look? It's a bit ridiculous. Oh wow. It's going to be different. It's going to stand out. Okay, let's try sci-fi armor back on. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Well, we can do that. Well, there's a blue. Blue, I think, is maybe a bit glaring for the primary color on its own. Maybe, well, this shade of blue anyway. But I think that blue complements that red nicely. It's like that. Yeah. In space, there is no up and down. So yeah, that might look too bad. And then we can, the white is a fairly easy one. Got the gate. But yeah, what all the colors look like. But let's recolor the whole thing white this time. It's not much different from what it looked like originally with the pale green that it had on it. Looks like it's not been painted yet, basically. You're a good boy. Alright, so some brownie. Well, day duration is obviously just how long it takes the sun to go all the way around once. It depends how long you want to be in the dark for. If you're on a planet, basically half of every day will be night. So, you know, if you've got a 2-hour day, there'll be almost an hour of night every day. It's honestly, yeah, that's sort of it depends how long you want to be in the dark for. If you really want to test yourself out, make it real time. 24-hour day. You just make sure it's daytime when you're normally playing, or at least twilight going into or out of day, you know, something like that. You can make the days really short or long. It depends on what sort of play style you want. You're going for realism, semi-realism, I'd say maybe a 5 or 6 hour day. Yeah, that gives you a good long game session, a full day cycle in an evening of gaming. Okay. I think the day duration on this world is... I can't see it in here. I think it's just the default 2 hours on this world. Look, an eclipse. All right, I'm gonna make it red again because red was better. There we go. So yeah, there's gonna be bees around the inside edge too. It's really difficult with a cat right in the middle of the keyboard. But he's beautiful, so it's okay, I guess. Daddy little me. That's the good thing about the spacesuit. You don't need it. You've already got a shiny reflective. Ooh, look. I'm wearing my tuxedo suit. Cool. Suit's already got reflective panel on the front. Thank God. There are some mods that add more realism to the game in terms of survival needs and things like that. They can be fun to look into depending on how in-depth you want your game experience to be. Haven't decided where the stairs are going yet, which is why the railings are going all the way around everything. Oh, you don't go there. Cat. Oh, little man. A lot of the misplacement is my fault, but he is like laying with his head often popping up right under my hand on the keyboard. Okay, so are we all railinged up? We're all railinged up. Alright, let's keep going down here. I need to use a recharge a little. These are coming out, they're not staying. I was going to say, you should start breaking those down for me. Inventory full, that's fine, we don't mind. Seeing as how they were just for measuring. Kitty cat. You getting down, buddy? So these first aid stations are from a mod. The first aid station. Just a one by one what do you call it, medical room that fits up against a wall. You can make one that has a respawn capability and one that does not. I'm only using these for power recharge, but it's still convenient. They are much more convenient, and you can put them in hallways on ships and things like that without them taking up a lot of space. Yeah, so you can help yourself out that way sometimes too. Okay, we're on the bottom. We're on the butt. I feel like there's going to be a reboot at some point soon. So it's been save button there. Actually, touch wood, there've been none of the odd reboots that we had that very first week we played too. And I've been here building for a couple of weeks now with 0 issues. So definitely proves my ridiculously large works are not to blame for the other servers that I play on. I do miss the Vivid Gaming server. There was no one on there last I tried, and it still seemed to be rebooting itself constantly. But that was a good fun world to play in. I really would like to get back there and fix up my stuff. People still got power. Okay, now these are going to need an extra row. Oh wait, no, these need to go up one, don't they? I didn't even plan that out right at all. But that's okay, that's cool. It still works. Inventory full. We don't care how full our inventory is. We're going to still keep cramming stuff into it. It just falls out. So what kind of hangar doors are we going to build? I'm thinking windowed warfare. So these rows gotta go too. And the one on the other side as well.
Inventory full.
So these are the top doors. Yep. And then the bottom one. Alright, next. Definitely got dry eyes happening. I'm going to go put some drops in. I'm trialing contact lenses for anyone who doesn't know, which is why I'm touching my eyes, well, pushing my around my eyes a little bit, and yeah, rubbing it a bit, blinking a bit. I've had them in for like 12 hours now, so pretty much about as long as I think I'm meant to wear them. They're only single-use daily ones. I think my eyes are just sore from wearing them. But otherwise, it is pretty good. I do like being able to see without glasses. It is nice. Even through the blinking right now, looking with one eye, I mean, it's just perfect. Alright, so we're all hangar doored up. We need some lights down here now. I'm thinking we'll use light panels to line this place. Okay, one there, 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 one there. Yeah, nice. What planet did you decide on? Is this a brand spanker or one you've been working on? I need an access panel. Yeah, nice. I do hope the moon works out for you. As I said, the low gravity and easy access to resources and things like that can give you a real leg up in construction. Even having the ability to mess around on gravity down there and then still be able to duck up into space for basic experimentation. You can do low gravity experiments and zero gravity experiments at the same time. You can use radio communication with antennas to connect your grids together. Be wary of the broadcast radius. It defaults to 5 kilometers. So if you're further than 5 kilometers away from another antenna, like like you're on a ship that's got an antenna more than 5 kilometers away from the other things you're trying to connect to, you won't be able to. Range is quite important with antennas. So let's have cake. Yeah, nice. Not quite enough though, is it? but you know what? It's gonna be. Hydrate. Can I hydrate with coffee? Because that's what I got. Got coffee in my Bulbasaur cup. What's it saying it? You're my number one. Because, you know, he's Bulbasaur. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 7, 31 to 7. $31 to 44. Nice. Let's see. It's going to do a 3 based on the numbers of those. What did we miss one? What did we miss? Oh, number 30. So that one can close up too. Why are you closed? Ah, right. I know what happened there. Alright, more button panels. Gonna be one on each side is probably sensible. Where is that? There it is. Only because this space is so enormous. Not enormous. It is sizable, isn't it? Alright, cool. So if I'm clicking on that, so that one shouldn't be selected anymore. And now it's not. Giddy. Okay. I mean, 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 14. Hell yeah,
Energy
nice.
low.
That's awesome luck. Good stuff. Now make sure you find some cobalt for your metal grid construction. Cobalt is quite essential for a lot of things, even if you only need a little bit of it. So cobalt and silver be some of your first objectives to find. Silver for your extra respawn stations. Protect your survival kit with your life right now. It's all you've got. If you spawn again on the moon, you'll easily be able to find your old stuff and get there. That is one advantage. Otherwise, yeah, make sure you don't lose it. You've got a second one going. Oh, that looks cool. Nice. MTCS is a station. You might be close enough to scan them if you go to your, or just your terminal, your inventory, whatever. Go to the faction. I think it's Jiva factions or something. Something opens up the factions page. I forget the shortcut for them all. I don't push any of them. I just always go through the inventory. I'm lazy. If you look in your non-player factions, you might have whatever they are listed already if you're close enough to see what they are, and you can see the name of the faction potentially and what they, and might even tell you what they do. So I've got this one, MESR, the Merciless Sappers. They do minerals and gases. You've got MTCS. Honestly, I'm really bad at these names. I can't remember it. It's not one that I've got in my world currently. Yeah, it should be, if you're close enough to it, hopefully in your faction list there already. Cat, you stink. The cat has used the litter box, I think. Okay, so hangar door 1. Oh, that's the wrong one. That was not a good lucky guess. Remove. This is door number 1. God damn, cat. I might go fix something up in a minute. So I'm guessing this one will be 15 to 32. Oh no, 15 to 28. 14, yep. Nice. So this should be number 2, I believe. Once I just did that. You know, that was just on I was doing. Damn, did I put the wrong button on again? I think I did. You're still number 3. There we go. Move. Yeah. They sell spaceships. So if you can manage to get some space credits going, you'll be able to buy spaceships from them. Even if you don't use them to directly buy spaceships, you could get the names of those spaceships and go to the workshop and get copies of them for yourself from there. Open, close, nice. So that gives us all 4 hangars down the bottom, or all 4 hangar doors in the bottom closed off. I'm thinking about maybe, yeah, maybe making a force field hangar door over the top of this thing. That would be kind of cool. So it's a really nice mod, that one, actually, for force field generators. They'll make airtight force field doors invisible, pretty much just an invisible block that you can walk through. But they're airtight. They're just sort of put on the outside of my stations for the very entrance. Where are you getting air from? Why is this one getting air and other ones aren't? Or is it oxygenating the whole station? It shouldn't be. There's an open door. There's open gates. Let's close them all. Alright, so the center of the ship is sealed off, and there's some open doors down there too. Let's make sure all the doors in the ship are closed. Status 4 open, 108 closed. All them ones, all them ones, all them ones, and all them ones. Good stuff. They're all closed. Okay. Now the next scary part, I guess, building, starting to build the upper levels of the of the inside bit, the center of the station there. Yeah, I like it. I'm just very much admiring what I've built so far. So how big are those? 3? We can maybe go 5 for the next ones. I think we should do that. Animatic girders, maybe. Yeah, because in the top section could sit on top of that, which will just be 3 again. Nice. Yeah, Ore Detector Plus, I've got that one going too. Just one word of warning on that: be cautious using it on planets. I would recommend not cranking it up more than up over about 500 or 600 meters, maybe 800 meters tops. You'll definitely notice what I mean. When you crank it right up to the full distance, it'll get a bit laggy. You'll detect the ore deposits when you get out, when your heat's far away. You won't be detecting new ones as you come up to them if you're traveling and things like that sometimes. But about 600 to 800 meters on the surface of a planet seems to be okay for it. Otherwise, it's just scanning too many voxels and too many things all at once. And as the game is not designed for it, I believe that to be the reason why the vanilla ore detector has such a narrow range, to keep that lag factor down a little bit. Good. Couple hundred at least. And yeah, and the next row of these would probably go on about there. Yep. And there's that one more. Oh, that's pretty good. I must admit, when you said save slot before, I thought you might have been playing on a console. Which, of course, there is nothing wrong with. Is that right? Inside guy, is it just the slopes? Yeah. Alright, cool. So that's apparently how that's got to go. Meow. Nice. Even with it being a different mod, I would still keep things like that in mind. Well, I mean, that's what they were called. I mean, I remember having save slots on games when they finally got save slots, when you could save your progress. After video games used to give you a little code to go back to a level, that was cool. I mean, I've still got some PlayStation 1 memory cards in there. I think they still work even. Righty-ho. One of them there, and then... Where's the battle? Yep. One of them there. Yeah, no, that's not quite right. Wrong way around. Wrong way around, ball. Which one was it again? That one. Yeah. Oh, it's because it doesn't go there. It goes on this side. Only on this side. Why am I being such a fool? Because I'm getting tired. It's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Okay. Nice. Hell yeah. Get that platinum. But you've got to be able to refine it first. Have you found cobalt yet?
Energy critical.
Yeah, it's going to be a process. Don't rush yourself. Give yourself as much time as you need. It can be a really enjoyable experience setting up a new base, as time consuming as that process can be. Like when you place a roll, the wrong blocks down. If you're not already, I'd recommend maybe trying to play the game with a keyboard and mouse. I'm pretty sure you can do that on the Xbox, can't you? I definitely can on my PlayStation.
Health low.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know about on the Xbox, but on the PlayStation, it did have a bit of a quirky glitch where sometimes if you moved in a particular way with the keyboard and mouse, it would like crash the game. I don't know if they've fixed that or if it's an ongoing thing or if it even occurred in the Xbox version too, but be wary of that. Do frequent saves. I think the commands are the same, so just /save in your chat command and GoodBot will save the game for you. Save regularly. You should have backup saves so that if you do make some sort of mistake, you can undo it. But I mean, generally, I don't. It's just if the game ever crashes or things go wrong and things like that, you don't lose your progress then. So yeah, frequently save, even though it's got an auto save timer. 5 minutes of progress can be a lot. I mean, I put a lot of these blocks down in just a couple of minutes, and it is sort of an annoying design to do again, so I don't really want to do it again. So, it's like I'm hoping definitely doesn't break and just keeps working. Now, I've got a cat jumping on my desk. Cat, no. Okay, so that's a couple of windows. Let's build a couple more, just a couple. And there we go. And this is where they're going to go anyway. I might as well start putting them in. In case you're wondering why I'm doing it this way, I'm going to get lazy and use a projector to copy the design around. Because I've got build and repair systems in this world, I've done a lot of mining and things like that with the ships that I built. So I earned the build and repairs. My story, and I am sticking to it once again. Let's see. Round we go again. Except this time, thinking for the top level, because this is the roof, as it were. And then we'll see what else we end up doing with it. I made a terrible mess on this desk cutting up my delicious brownie treat. So it's just a matter of whether we put windows in here. Thinking maybe a single row. That could be kind of cool. I would recommend you're on the moon, so you need to start getting power generation going. You need some solar panels. So I would get them set up. I would use a rotor system, which is where it starts to get complicated. Use a rotor system to aim it at the sun consistently. You can set up a programmable block for that. Could probably even go to the moon and quickly show you, I guess. That would be fun. We could go to the moon and set up a Stargate. That'd be an excuse to build a small base there. Alright, so there's that. Now there's some window panels. Would you like that? Should I go to the moon and build a small outpost? I, of course, will be using my magic build and repairs, if I do. Yeah, nice. Nice. Well, we'll get ready to go to the moon, guys. Just let me yeah, we'll take that one out.
Inventory full.
So yeah, we'll get rid of there and make our way to the Earth and its moon. Wherever that is. Where is the Earth and its moon? GPS. Above moon. Good. I've got a coordinate. How far away is it? 4,000 kilometers. We should be able to get there reasonable. There's a Stargate on the mini miner, on the mining ship that's here. Anything with a jump drive? Do I have anything closer? Robot processing. Ice flooding uranium. Transporter, research station, shipyard. Now, I wonder where my the ships are. You know what? Let's just take Arthas. Let's just take the big boy. He can go to the moon. He's fine. So this is my my ship, my pride and joy, the Arthas, named after my kitty. It does move quite a bit quicker than it should normally be able to. I've got tiered technology on this server, so it goes much quicker than it would otherwise be able to. Also, it can jump a lot further than it should be able to. 15,000 kilometers. Let's go to the moon. Shields on. Okay, and we are here. It looks like we are on the day side of the moon. So you know what? That is gonna do just fine. We're gonna go down a little bit closer to the moon's surface. Gotta be careful, I don't want to crash. We are in gravity after all. Under new management? What? Ah, Razzie said he took over a space station. Hell, there's a cool crater there. Where should we build, guys? Where on the moon should I build my little base? I am going to be using the Arthas, this spaceship I'm in now, as the builder. It is going to hover overhead and lend its build and repairs and immense internal resources to the cause. Pretty sure it managed to snag some silicon. Yep, 12 tons, that'll do. Yeah, so where should I build? There's a crater there to build in, or I could build on the plains as well. If we build in the crater, I would probably have to build around those cones, the impact mountains in the middle there, yeah, and make some tall solar panel towers to go above it. Probably, I would say, because otherwise they'll lose the sun in the morning and night when the sun is shallow. So yeah, a little tiny bit of food for thought there. Give that a little tiny bit of tiny little bit of thing for me there. It's going to plug my my headset in and go stretch my legs for a quick minute while I freshen up my coffee, because it is 5:20 in the AM and Egregore needs coffee. Where's my button for coffee? And then we'll be right back, and we're going to build our moon base. Where's coffee? Caffeinate. There we go. Look at that. I've got a coffee. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so coffee is there. I'm just going to shut the door. Really, really cold here, guys. Okay. Can't wear that because I've got to wear a headset. And so looks like we're going to go over into that crater over there. Is that not exciting? Let's see. You're going over there. So you see how the sun's moving. Which direction are we facing, I wonder? Could probably almost park these on top of them for just to have it in the crater. So is that level? All right, there he can sit. Nice. So my ship is now a station. Let's go down into the moon and have a look. Oh, yeah. Gosh, that got close to the voxels. It's going to take a little bit of that off. Let's cut the zip off. Yeah, babe. Wow, so the sun is moving really quickly across the crater. Like I was saying, the sun in the daytime, thank you, on the moon is something to watch out for. So maybe I might build up on the flat. Although solar panels built up high would be okay, wouldn't they? All right, so I'll first thing I'm going to start out. Yep. We should be aligned with solar with gravity now. So that's facing the sun there now. Yep. So I'm going to build a little something here. First up, I'm going to build a solar tower. Now, I was thinking about it. Because you're on a console, it's my understanding you don't have access to scripts. You can use programmable blocks, but you can't put programs in them, I believe. Is that correct? Yeah. So for solar panels, I don't know if you've used them before at all, but with the solar panels, you can use a custom turret controller as your to help target the sun instead. I just got to remember how to do it. You're going to use a hinge and a rotor, or maybe I could just use 2 rotors. I'm hoping 2 rotors will do it because that's all I usually use. And I'm going to use conveyor pipes for my structure just because it looks a bit prettier. I'm not going to make this one red. This is going to be gold or yellow. Oh, don't do that. That's silly. No. All right, let's go back to a bit of a yellowy color and let's make this one heavy rust armor. No, we just got war torn. We'll make it war torn or just a little bit rusty. I think I like war torn. All right, so I'm going to start out with my conveyor pipe. Well, actually, no. I'm going to start with my rotor. And I don't believe the ship is reaching me down here. So I'm going to have to move a little bit closer. But that's okay. I'll still build the basic structure here now first. So I'm going to have a rotor. And then these are going to have to be up a fair height. That's probably going to be ridiculously high, hey? It's wobbling, but the ship can reach it from there. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go up, change of plan. Gonna go a little bit closer to flat ground and build this thing so I don't have to build a ridiculously tall tower. As fun as that would be, it's not practical, and it won't, yeah. I'll build something a little bit smaller. Oh, damn it, not this again. I hate when that happens. The voxels are too close underneath it. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Alright, let's use some admin magic. Okay, let's see. So I want to get out of the ship. Oop, hang on, get out of my body. Go to about yay. And excuse me. I was supposed to move the ship too. Anyway, I might just reset the build repairs. Hey, look, I'm alive again. It's okay, the ship will pick up my body. It's another thing to be wary of changing grids to stations close to voxels. That's what I did. And my ship is now stuck. I gotta go drill out some of the voxels underneath it so I can convert it back. Chop, chop, dig, dig, chop, chop, dig, dig. I love how tools stack now for convenience in containers. It's so handy to be able to have so many stacks and it just not chew up the entire view. There we go, I've got parts again. Wait, that's not the door out. It's the engineering deck. Okay, so yeah, this is the culprit here. This little guy. He's too high up. Gotta cut his head off. What a shame. Otherwise, I was gonna admin magic it out. That didn't want to seem to work. Got all the nasty voxels now.
Shield initializing.
Yep.
Start up in 30 seconds.
Alright, so just gonna go into the flat. Yeah, as I was saying before, it is my understanding that a custom turret controller can accomplish the same thing that the programmable block can. So why don't we build just out here? Still nice and near our little crater. And we'll get a little bit closer to the ground. Quite a bit. Out there. I wonder... the ion engines are not quite enough to keep the ship up. So output, a few thousand liters a second. Wow. Slightly more than we're making. Damn. Just a hover. Alright. That was why I turned it into a station before. Alright. The ground. I'm just going to need some basic components. Basic construction components for building almost everything. Interior plates, construction components, steel plates, and girders. You will occasionally get things that use other things, but that's usually when mods are involved and whatnot. Otherwise, let's build our little base. Yeah, I'm in creative. That's gross. Yuck. Arthur's. Well, only. Okay, so we're up and going again. We're going to start with a rotor. Right about there. We're going to put our junction on it. And our other and our other rotors. Gonna need some blocks. It's gonna use some basic armor ones for this structure for here. It's gonna make basic solar panels. Custom turret controller can go at the very base of it. That'll just make it handy for reasons. Now this is where it'll get sort of tricky. You gotta put cameras on as well. I think we only need, I'm gonna put one on each one, but I don't think I need one on each. I think one's enough. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look at settings. It's been a while. Oh, you're offline. Okay, well let's give it power. Let's give it solar panels. Uh-oh. Oh. Bang. There's gonna be a random solar panel on the ground just getting power. Alright, so fairly basic solar panel. Ah, yes. Perfect. So rotors, make sure you've got your inertia tensor shared. That makes them not go crazy. So rotor 1, rotor 2, all right. That's right, that's why we need 2. So you need 2 cameras, so you're gonna need, if you have 2 arms on it, you need 2 turret controllers. So rotor 3, and you're slightly yellow. I no idea which camera that even is. All right, let's check on the names of these babies. So you've got rotor 3, and they're both just called camera, so that doesn't help anyone. Let's try naming them camera 3 and camera 2. Even though that's not what they are, just so it matches them. Got camera 3. Got camera 2. All right. So let's see. Custom turret controller 1. The azimuth rotor, I believe, is that one there. Elevation rotor is going to be rotor 2. Assign camera, camera 2, and always aim at the sun tracking mode. So this one here, same settings, just the opposite. So rotor 1 on the bottom, and rotor 3 and camera 3 set to sun aiming mode. And hopefully, if I've set these correctly, they will follow the sun. Does look like they're already fairly evenly aimed at it, so let's try a little experiment. Let's carefully move the sun. Oh, they've got no power now. Right. Right, let's move the sun all the way around. There we go. Oh, nice. How's that? All right, they definitely work. So that's how you build your solar tracking system. If you manage to catch that. Set the time of day back to correct. I want to watch that. That was cool. And see, they've got no power now, so they're just spinning idly. And I bet if we put a battery down, which is what we should do as well, they will be able to find the sun and aim at it. That's so cool. Nice. Otherwise, you can set these things to aim at what do you call it? Aim at things to shoot. I could put guns on those static guns, as well, so they would aim and shoot if I wanted them to. That could be cool. But otherwise, there is the basics of a solar power setup here on the moon. And okay, it's still daytime. Just that works just so quickly and so awesomely, doesn't it? That's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like I should put the rotor up top, but down the bottom works as well. Doesn't really matter where you place some things as long as your inertia tensor is shared. Obviously, they could snap off at the bottom and have a much larger structure going all over the place, but you know, it's still good. So we've got our power supply set up. You could hopefully build something like that on a smaller scale, a single rotor, like, you know, obviously a single rotor, but you know, just a few blocks high with just maybe a couple of solar panels on it, just to get your power going while you're on the moon as well. I'm just going to whip up a very quick house, I guess, while I'm down here. Let's see. I'm going to use this toolbar here for it. I'm going to use some glass slopes, some doors. I might just put that one on there so I've got an option to scroll through them. Going to put air vents. Yep. I'm going to grab that one so I got the choice. Conveyors we've got on the other tool panel over there. This place is going to need a Stargate and a DHD. That's the main reason for this place existing. So I'm thinking for the Stargate, I'm just going to put it at the base of the tower here. That's right, yep. And so the DHD can go there too. Alright, so not really going to build anything too fancy here. Just a basic little structure. So I'm thinking, let's go. What kind of door are we gonna have? An old-fashioned one? Let's have an old-fashioned door as an airlock. And what kind of blocks are we gonna have there? Well, that can be our exterior wall, I guess. So we're gonna put a little bit wider there. Yeah. Some old-fashioned windows. I'm gonna have them as verticals. I know I'm running out of hydrogen. I had better go and get some. That's on my coffee too, that's for sure. I've only got about another 20 minutes to go, so I better enjoy this. Oxygen farms I've never really used very much, and I did experiment with them a little while ago here on this server. Honestly, probably not. They don't seem... It seems you need, honestly, a ridiculous number to generate even enough for one person to breathe. I had about 20 on a station, and it wasn't even filling up a very tiny, small compartment. It's definitely a trickle feed that you get with oxygen farms. Definitely ice is the way to go. Okay, cute. I mean, that's just my personal opinion on the oxygen farm. Maybe I'm not using them right. Although putting them in full sunlight seems to be the only way to use them. I just can find ice and get a reasonable stockpile of that going is the best bet. Finding a highly coveted asteroid made of ice is great. Sometimes you find asteroids that are just 100% solid ice. One of those and you're pretty much good forever and ever on a server. Meow. Okay. Yeah, build and repairs just make life a dream. They're great. Is there any equivalent? With oxygen farms, I recommend just finding ice. Find a couple of asteroids with big chunks of ice. Occasionally you can even find an asteroid that is made of 100% solid ice. A reliable source of ice for as long as you play in a world, basically. Okay, let's see that one there. You can go into the corner. Yep. Alright. Dropping a lot of blocks on the ground, but that's fine. So yeah, my little base is basically just going to be semi-squarish structure, a bit of a rectangle with some angled corners, nothing too fancy. And like I said before, does not need to be. It can be if you would like. That's just aesthetics. That's just visuals. That's just making it pretty. Functional can be pretty as well once you get all the parts in, depending on what you've made and everything like that. Okay, so I've already got some interior wall blocks on one of these panels, I'm sure. Oh, if I could see. Nope. Alright, I need traditional interior walls, I think, yeah. Alright.
Energy low.
Energy low, we'll fix that soon. Surprised that the Arthur says this many parts in it, to say. Now I've got a mod on this server as an auto delay to doors. An auto close delay, so yeah. Handy. Let's see. So we're going to be using some of these blocks in here. Passageways, the wide ones. That's an idea, isn't it? Yes. Around new corridors. The light, windowed sides, building repair system, spotlights. So just cross section. Window with a roof. Intersection cross. Okay, so corridor with a light. Let's see, offset doors.
Energy critical.
Yeah. Energy is critical, that's fine. Right, what's some of that? Bits that I want there. Energy critical schmedical. And it looks like that's as far as the building repairs reach. Unless I'm out of steel plates. No, I'd say that's as far as they reach. Okay, let's go plug in. Get some oxygen and H2 and power. Lovely power. I'll get some power too. Okay, and then we need to offset the building repairs. I think that's the problem. I don't think they can reach. Because I'm sure I've got steel plates left. Yeah, a few hundred. There we go. 5,000. That'll help. No idea which direction to offset. Let's try going forward. Well, at least one of them can reach. I guess that'll do. So I'm going to use half armor blocks in here. Primary reason being, well, not primary, but one of the reasons being, so I can put a vent in up here. Little air vent in this little room in here. What are those 3x3 windows? Sure. Gonna have to move the ship over closer. You certainly can. You've just got to have a fully pressurized environment, which is what I'll be working on. I'm going to move the ship over a little bit closer. Yeah. So I think 2x3 isn't going to work. I'm going to want the 3x3 still, and the ones. Definitely going to move that ship a lot closer, don't I? Okay, so yeah, that's that wall done there, that wall done there, that's that one done there, the floor will come in there. Doesn't exactly need one. I'm going to put a helm in front of this ship here. We're going to have LCD panels around. A couple of console blocks, I believe. We get that one, and probably some button ones. Maybe a corner one too. That could be fun. Doesn't do anything, but otherwise maybe all these could work, couldn't they? Yep, once. Alright, so a couple of light panels in the ceiling of this room will do the trick. Okay, then we've got our back wall to decorate. There are some decorative blocks in the game. We're going to put in lockers. What else have we got? Got a dispenser. We could put a dispenser in. There's a kitchen and things like that too, but they're hollow. The solid ones. Armory lockers, it's a corner block. Just make it all lockers, I guess, couldn't I? Lockers with a dispenser on each side. It's ridiculous and fun, why not? Which way does the dispenser go? That way. Maybe just some lockers will do it. Or maybe even just the maybe even just the wall. Okay. Okay, this is about where some more conveyors will come in. Yeah. Where's that pipe going? Did they get rid of that already? Oh, there it is. So I'll have events on each of those. Yep. And I'm going to put a H2O2 generator in this base. And it's going to go here, I believe. Yep. I'm going to put a conveyor on the top there so that I know where that entrance is. Oh, actually, no, they can stay, can't they? Yeah, they can stay. And another one of these goes there. Some of these panels on there and there. Honestly, no idea what these rooms are for. Could always put some engines or something in here, I guess. Some storage, some tanks. Actually, I think that's what I'll do. It's totally going to look weird, but we're going to have a cargo container. I'm pretty sure I can use panels over at the bottom part of it there. So that'll give this place a bit of storage. Love that. Okay. So I'm going to put an industrial refinery.
Energy low.
Get rid of that. Where's the pipe? Alright, so this place has a refinery now. Yay. And a H2O2 gen. Actually. Okay, that's the one. I'm going to use an industrial tank again. Will let me? Yep. So my H2 tank is safely partially embedded in the ground there. These sides of the base need some slopes as well.
Energy critical.
So what do I want on the outside out here with some lights? About 10 meters for all of them, I reckon. Yep. Oh, yeah, nice. So you can't do this part if you're still watching Quicksand. You can't use automated LCDs, unfortunately. It enables you to show various information and things on screens. What will is that how it will allow me to? I honestly don't know if you can make it show block inventories like that. I don't think I can. I'm dying.
Health low.
Alright, it says a little bit.
Energy low.
Alright, so let's see. Cargo. Come on. Honestly, can't remember the command to make it show a specific container's contents. And we could specific title. Yeah, inventory. Alright, cool. So yeah, the base currently has nothing in storage. That's very handy to know. Over on this side, I'm going to put in my assembler. Which does not need to go inside, but we are going to put inside nonetheless. Okay. And some stairs going up to it. Totally exactly what we need in this facility. It's almost finished.
Energy critical.
Just need to get some ice into this thing. Has Arthas got any ice we can borrow? He does, about 15 million kilos. That'll do. I'm going to leave the armor scraps on the ground all around. That's... why not? Alright, all these doors. $1.5 for all of you.
Inventory full.
Suppose that works. Oh, that's right.
No energy.
We'll get some energy, it's fine.
Health critical.
Hmm. Why not? We can do. You can be a T. Plan out of place. Oh, that's not connected anymore. I get it.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Where'd that assembler go? It's staring me in the face, isn't it? Actually, no, you can go there. You can be a regular junction. You can be a cryo room. You've got to be that interior plate again. I can never find you. Not an interior wall, an interior wall.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Rightio. So you can't build a first aid station like I can, but so yeah, basically the way I'm connecting these up is not necessary. I can basically. It's a very basic base. I would not normally set stuff up this way, but I want stuff on show, like I want parts showing just because I want it to look like basically I want it to look primitive in its setup. But yeah, with all those conveyors connected, that should be able to allow oxygen to start flowing, hopefully, once the H2O2 chains pick it up. And we've got an airtight base. Yeah, base is good. So not a fancy base by any stretch of the imagination. Gonna move that ship over a little bit, that's for sure. Oh, I'm gonna put in this thing a transporter, which I've got from another mod. It's a Star Trek style transporter. They're pretty cool. I've got one in here. And you're going to be called Pad Base. Yeah. So it's got a I'm gonna put a door in front of that. Cryo chamber. Okay, and it needs an antenna. Oh, oh. Already out. Did this on another base I built a little while ago, and it looked good, so I'm going to try to give another go. A rotor, a hinge, And an antenna dish. I'm gonna go in there and have a look. Right in here and have a look, but I'm gonna go fly a little bit closer so we can finish building everything. Build and repair systems offset, everyone 0. Batteries can take ages for how much it takes to make the power cells for them. So don't feel bad about that at all. Oh, right. You're out of steel plates again? Okay. Hinge. Let's see. Current angle 63. Let's go. Nope. None of those are going to be able to see it properly. Oh, one. So I'd probably say between 30 and 65. Yep. Cool. Okay, lock. Now, I just want that rotor there. There we go. And for no reason whatsoever, we've now got a rotating antenna dish attached to the base as well. So I'm calling that new base complete. It's got its antenna. It's got some solar tracking, sun tracking panels on that. The Stargate down here as well as a transporter, a respawn point. And it's not actually far from a station too, so that can be really handy. I'm leaving nothing but a bit of ice there. And we're gonna go back to space and transport ourselves. There's no coffee left. We've gone for 20 minutes longer than we said we were gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take this ship back to my shipyard location and put myself to bed, my friends, because I have to get up for work in about 8 hours. Let's see, new station. There we go, 5. So yeah, I will say a very big, massive thank you to everyone who's joined tonight. I've definitely had a lot of fun. Building a random base on the moon, that was fun too. Hope you guys have learned something, picked something up from there. I love building new things, trying different designs out. I'm not going to fully connect up to the station again. I'm just going to jump out there, and that's going to be good enough for me for now. Okay, we're at the new station. We're back home. Where is the monstrosity? Here it comes. Plop. Oh, it's gonna look like a mushroom. That's so cool. Or a spinning top. Yeah, either way, nice. Definitely think I'm gonna put this thing on the workshop when it's finished. But yeah, putting myself into cryo sleep, like you guys should do as well if it's bedtime. That's where Egregore is going to be going in real life too. So yeah, once again, thanks to anyone who's joined. It's been fun. We built some space station, we built some moon base, we went around a little bit, and we're going to be back tomorrow to do some more of it again. Thanks for the follow, Quicksand. I often play at this time of day, so feel free to jump in on the streams. Anyone else, take care of yourselves, and we'll be back again next time.